Hey guys, this is Balto. I wanted to really quickly go over how I find swing trades using scanners. I know a lot of people have been asking me to show them how to do this, so here it is. I'll try to run through it as quick as possible. Um, so if you guys don't know uh, where it's located on Webull, you'll see over here, it's right here, screener right under markets. You can jump into there and edit any screener you have. These are my screeners. I only have two of them. Pre-market low float, that's what I use for day trading. Then I obviously have my swing trades one. So I'm going to jump into here. You can edit or modify any of the ones that you have. So I'll just jump into modify. Um, First off, you'll have this market section. What the region is, what the exchange is, what the sector is. Obviously, I live in the United States, but there are different regions you can choose from, Canada or the Chinese mainland exchanges. Um, I trade on all three of these, NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, and the Amex. So I click all. Same thing with the sector. Um, doesn't matter what sector I trade in, I'm going to trade in all of them. Just depends on what's moving, what's not. So obviously all again. Then I'm going to go to the quote indicators. You can add these just by clicking this little plus icon here in the corner and adding which ones you guys want. Market cap, price, and volume are the three that I use for my swing trades. So moving into market cap, I use 0 to 3 billion in my market cap. If you guys don't know, there are three different caps: the large cap, mid cap, and small cap. Large cap is 10 billion and plus. These are mature companies that are established in their industries. Then mid cap companies are usually 3 to 10 billion. These are somewhat established companies. They'll be right here in the middle section. Um, they're the ones that are experiencing fast growth and they're making a name for themselves. Whereas small caps, 0 to 3 billion, they are the new companies that are trying to gain some traction. So I do like to stick with the small cap companies because I believe that they're more volatile. They have a lot more room to grow. Then we're going to move into price. Two reasons why I stick from 0 to $10. First reason is that I love playing with small amounts of money. With a little bit of good news, they tend to rocket up and they give you great kickbacks. I love the stocks that go from $2 to $10, or the meme stocks like AMC that go from $2 to $70. They don't always work, but you do get those few diamonds in the rough that explode and pay for all of your losses. Second reason I like to use the 0 to $10 is because I know a lot of new traders follow me and they don't have thousands of dollars in their accounts to trade mid cap companies, large cap companies. They like the small cap companies that only cost 0 to $10, where they don't have to throw half of their portfolio into one trade. Next is volume. I like to play with 500,000 volume or up. The more volume that you have, the more people are interested in the stock, the faster it will move. I don't like playing with super low volume stocks. Anything under 500, it's going to be moving 0.5% to 1% a day. I don't enjoy sitting and waiting for 3 months for a swing to make $1 or $2. So I like to get a little bit of a higher volume. The more the better, obviously, so that it just boom, boom, boom moves fast. I can hold it for only 1 to 3 weeks and I can dump it pretty much. I can hold for months, no problem. I've done it before. I just prefer not to. Then we are going to move into the technical indicators. Actually, financial indicators. Yeah, I'm not really going to go over them. There are some really good ones here to use. I've used PE, price to earnings ratio, EPS. I mean, these are great indicators. I'm just not going to go into them. They're not necessary. You can do that in your due diligence. Technical indicators, these are the two I use. RSI 6 oversold and the MA5 crossover 10. RSI 6 is a good one. It's pretty much like a Bollinger chart. If you guys don't know what a Bollinger chart is, it's an indicator that you can use, BOLL, in Webull, and it'll pretty much tell you if a stock is oversold and undersold. This is the median right here. It's like a basis band is what they call it, and then if it's above the basis band, it is overvalued. It's undervalued. It's pretty much like this is oversold, overbought. So you want to try to buy down here, sell up here. You guys get the gist of it. So The RSI is pretty much that. I don't usually, I mean, I turn it on every once in a while, but not all the time. The MA5 cross over 10 though, that's a different story. This is a great indicator. It's a moving average crossover, and it can provide you a very clear buy and sell signal. You can put the 5 and the 10 together and make it a really useful indicator by looking for the short-term moving average to cross over the long-term average, right? It creates what's called the golden cross. It's a very big buy signal. If you guys don't know what a golden cross looks like, this is what you're looking at. This is the long-term moving average. You can see this is the 200-day. Obviously it's longer, so it moves a lot slower, whereas the short-term moving average cross is only 50 days. You can see that it moves a lot faster. It's a lot more sharper. It crosses over that 200-day, that long-term, and it creates what the golden cross is. You know, if you select stocks that have this golden cross, it's pretty much a solid hit and go winner. You know, you obviously need to do the charting, make sure you see key support levels and whatnot, but overall, as soon as you see that golden cross, it's pretty much like a 9 out of 10 win. Once you have your screener set up, you can just click save. It'll be in your screeners from there on. You can just jump between the ones that you're looking at. So since I do a lot of swings, as soon as it's done, you know, in the mornings, I can just double click here and it'll throw me into the stock section where I can do my charting. Let me turn off this chart really quick. So these are the ones that were on the screener. So anything that was on the screener, these 18 are now going to be over here, and you can just jump through them. It's pretty much your whole watch list for the day. You can jump through them. You can start charting them and whatnot. And yeah, that's pretty much how I find all of my swing trades. They don't all work, but it's a good tool to have. Alrighty, thanks for watching, guys.